This is a short video on how to create some image maps, and I'm starting in Word because I want to show you how easy it is to create quite nice looking image maps and flow designs in Word. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to a spot in Word called Smart Art. In Smart Art you can choose a number of different kind of flow diagrams and that kind of stuff, which generally is pretty useful for this kind of stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select any one of these. I'm just going to grab this one and add it in over here, and you can change the colors for these. So I might just go with something that's nice and colorful, and you can just put your own text in. So I'm going to say link 1, you might choose other ones, link 2, and link 3. You can add images and all kinds of things to these Smart Art designs, but ultimately it's a very quick way to create something that's kind of a flow. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a snipping tool called Snagit, but you can use print screen, or you can use on a Mac, you can use your snipping tool as well. So I'm just going to grab my snipping tool and I'm going to create a new snip of this area and just basically create an image of that section of work. And I'm going to save this as I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to call it snip 1 onto my desktop. Now I've saved it, and now it's become an image that I can use on to map with. So now I'm going to the internet. I'm on Chrome here, and I'm using a website called imagemaps.com. There's a number of sites you can do similar kind of stuff with, but I found this one pretty useful. Here you can click browse for the file. I'm going to go and look for that file, and I'm going to look for it over here. There it is, snip 1. I'm going to click open, and then click the button start mapping. What that does is it loads that image up onto the internet, and once you click to continue, it gives you the option to then start mapping this image. So it gives you information here to right click to put what you want to do down. So I'm going to right click and you can create different kinds of shapes. I'm going to choose a rectangle. I'm going to place that rectangle just over a large section of that first box. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the URL of where you're wanting to link it to. So what I'm going to do for my examples, I'm just going to grab some pre-written out URLs, one to YouTube. I'm going to save it. I'm going to put another rectangle in over here, link to. And this one, I'm going to make it link to Google. I'm going to put it in there and save it. And the last one, I'm going to put my last link to my website. I'm going to save that one. So now what I've got is I've got these 3 links and the 3 hotspots over the top of them. So this whole image has got some hotspots which go to websites. How do I actually get this now into my LMS or to my website? Well, you need to copy the HTML and grab that and paste it into your LMS or your website. How do you get that? In this system, you just go to the Get Code option. Over here you get given this option to change the URL of the actual source image. So you might want to upload the image to your LMS first, or put it onto your website first and get the URL of that image and place it in here. And what it'll do is then it'll automatically change the code, so you don't need to go and fiddle around with the HTML later on, because at the moment the image is sitting on imagemaps.com's website, and this site particularly deletes that every day or so. So once you've done that, you can go to HTML code, you can scroll down and you can copy the HTML, copy it and paste that into your LMS or your website anywhere, and you'll create that image with a whole bunch of links. So to show you how that works, I'm just going to go to Notepad here, and I'm going to replace that stuff with this HTML, and I'm going to save it as a HTML file, and I'm just going to call it my images on my desktop, and click save and close it. And now what you'll be able to do is, if you go to your desktop and you scroll down, you should be able to find that file. I'm going to double click on it, and whoop, that's a different one. Is it my images? There we go, my images, and there it is, link 1, link 2, link 3, and hopefully if I click the first link it should take me to YouTube. click the second link, it should take me to Google, and the third link should take me to my home page. So hopefully that's useful, and you can use that in your LMS.